All right, what's up, everybody? How we doing today? Hopefully, y'all are doing good. We're live, and I just realized I didn't tweet out that we're doing the Summer Games Fest right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Hopefully, everybody's having a good day today. Hopefully, I'm coming through. I don't know if my audio is coming through good. Y'all gotta let me know, cause y'all know streaming ain't my thing no more. All right. Yeah, let me go ahead and grab my stuff. Yeah, if I sound good, guys, let me know. If I don't, again, let me know, because I really have no way of knowing otherwise. The show's gonna start in a couple minutes. What's everybody expecting to see at this Summer Games Fest? Let's go ahead and it's about to start in a few minutes. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of things last minute because I kind of rushed to try and get everything set up, but we're gonna make it work. Alright, somebody who's watching in the chat, please let me know if my audio and everything is good before we go live. Alright, we're just waiting on the Summer Games Fest to start. Audio's good? Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know. How you doing, Omar? How's everything going? So we got 30-some people watching? Yo, that's what's up. Thanks for the love. Alright. I'm shocked it still hasn't. So we're still waiting on them to go live. Alright. Doing good? That's what's up, man. Okay. We're still waiting on them to go live. Kind of weird they haven't started back. They haven't started yet. Do I need to refresh their page? No, even their own chat is like, yo, let's go over to it. Let's go over to it. So their own chat is like ripping them one. Like, yo. Oh man. Okay, I thought that was my cat sneezing rapidly. It got scared the crap out of me. Uh Yo, are they having technical difficulties or something right now? Like, what's going on? What is going on here? Wait, Omar, are you there? You're there right now? Oh, still getting people in the venue. Okay. They need to do something. We over here waiting. Hmm. Ah, that's happy for you, man. I'm happy you got to go. Man, they need to go ahead and start this up. I'm over here like, are you gonna go to the Game Awards as well? Man, yo, what? They should have set a tentative time. Sorry, that was my daughter. She's quite loud. They should have set a tentative time if they were gonna be they're gonna be late like this. Right, this is wild. They're probably not you're not that loaded. No, I mean I don't blame you. I don't blame you. All right, so okay, we got our audio and everything. So they're just running late for this whole thing. Oh, I don't need closed captioning on. Let me turn that off. You they considering last year's show best to watch it at home? Yo, what's up? What up, Sith Lord Lex? Yo, what up? What up, James? You say it starts at 1:30. It starts at 2 now, 1:30. Could be. Could be. Yeah, I just saw a shirt that I totally want. All right. Oh, it is. Okay, so the thing had 10. Okay. All right. So I guess I'm just wasting time right now then. Could be. I mean, Omar in the chat said he's there right now. He said people are they're still getting people in the building. Man, if I had known it was gonna start at 11 o'clock my time, I would have like actually went and made breakfast and whatnot. Predictions while we wait. Capcom is going to be announcing some stuff at this event. That much I do know. Um, I'm going to predict we're gonna get like Resident Evil. Oh no, not Resident Evil. I'm gonna say Mega Man Legends collection and maybe a Mega Man Legends 3. I know look, I've been wanting to get Mega Man off the moon since 2000. Okay, they gave me false hope back in like what was it 2010, 2011 that we're gonna get Legends 3. So I want some Mega Man Legends. All right. I mean they just like dropped what all the Mega Man Game Boy games yesterday. So that's kind of a hint at something. Maybe get Mega Man 12. So I'm hoping, yeah, uh Mega Man 12, Mega Man X9. I've been wanting Mega Man X9 for a hot minute. You know, they've been denying us that for too long. All right, if y'all are enjoying this predictions and just shooting the BS, hit the like button. No, show YouTube that you know, show YouTube that y'all actually y'all cool with it. I think we also might get like, what is it? Resident Evil 9. I know the Resident Evil 9 has been talked about, like, or like people talking about that's gonna happen. We're gonna get some information on that. So I could definitely see that happening. Maybe some more on the Monster Hunter. Possibly, I don't know. Man, I'm smelling food. I'm over here like, I'm mad hungry. Oh, what's up, Chris? No, well, I mean, I at one point I was. I'm good now. Lately I just been chilling, to be honest. Yeah, after getting through that, what was it, the hands, feet, mouth thing? I was like, yeah, I'm good. Like that already was that was Dos Muchos. Don't need to deal with that again. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping we get some good stuff with that Fatal Fury reveal. I want a demo or something. I want to be able to play it because like I don't have a connection with SNK anymore, so I wouldn't even know uh who to talk to at this point. Because I think whoever's handling SNK games now, like if it's the person that was there before who kind of shafted me on KOF 15, then I'm probably not going to get a review copy of it. Um, I forgot what company got me a code for it, but yeah, the that was it the I can't even, because I'm not, I'm so far out of like be having anything to do with like the FGC at this point. So like I know certain folks like Ignorant Rizzy and all them, like I'm cool with them. But I know he's definitely gonna probably be getting a review code. Neo Geo now is already he's in with them too. I know I am not. So yeah, yeah. Like literally the guy was promised whoever the SNK rep was, I can't even think of his name. Like Kai or something. I don't know. But he like promised me up and down I was gonna get a code, and then and then I started seeing everybody else get one, and then when I hit him up, I was like, hey, you know, can I still get a code? He's like, yeah, you're gonna have to. You probably gonna have to find somebody to get someone else to get a code from. You're gonna have to look around, and I was like, for real though? Yeah. I mean, granted, I mean, this is not like I don't want to come off entitled or anything like that. But like, if you do promise somebody, you know, like that they're gonna be able to get something, at least maintain to that, you know. All right, if y'all are enjoying this stream, I don't care if you chat or whatever you do, make sure you hit the like button. It helps out greatly. Yeah, more than likely. Yeah, I talk to Callum a lot, and yeah, he's done with anything to do with SNK. He's not gonna bother with it anymore, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I mean, there's a lot of BS in that whole situation as it was. So I mean, I can't knock him for being like, yeah, I'm not gonna rock with this. It just makes sense. Like, why would you? You know, it's kind of like I can say I was in a bit of a similar situation. Uh, and when I say that is, I was doing a timeline for if you guys know the video game series Ease. I was doing a timeline for it, and basically I had a situation where there was a guy who uh runs a site, and he basically has one of the biggest ease centric sites that there are, but he started like trying to dictate and trying to take over and tell me what I could do, what I couldn't. He was going to bring in people who had did localization and worked on the E series, but they didn't want to have anything to do with me. They didn't want to talk to me. They wanted to only talk to him. And then he basically get credit for something that I created. So I did one timeline video, and after that, I was like, no, F this. Like I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna to deal with this. And it's unfortunate that there are people like that. I mean, that can just kill your drive and motivation to do something. My daughter's over here like, hi. You can come here. Say hi to my youngest. She is getting all set and ready to go to the beach while I do this whole thing. Yeah, it literally did run. I love that Hulk Hogan reference. Yeah, it did run wild. No, it got to a point where I was just like, I'm not gonna, I'm just not gonna deal with it. You know, um, it's just one of those things. And it's crazy because every week I get multiple comments on that one video, and I think I did this back in 2020 or 2019 is when I made that video, and like I still get people commenting wanting me to like make another episode because I think I was gonna do one. I did the setup for ease to like the world building so you guys can get introduced to the world, and then I was going to start going to each game and doing like a timeline. So if you guys ever watch timeline videos from like your favorite son or um Gamer Thumb TV or something, it's going to be similar to that. But yeah, that dude just killed my drive for it. I'm like, well fuck, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to deal with that. So no, it is what it is. But yeah, people can easily kill your drive to do stuff. It's kind of like, um I mean, I've said before, I know it caused a lot of controversy. It caused so much controversy that people actually went and started downvoting to ruin my podcast on Spotify. But when I was saying the same thing about the Steam Deck content creator stuff that I was dealing with before, um was it 2 years ago? um when I started being vocal about that and opening up about the situations I had with that, people didn't take kindly to it, and that just became a bit of a shit show, which sucks. But I mean, it when you're dealing with like a cult, it kind of could be that way, and people can become cultish over things that they enjoy. But I was basically just talking about how a lot of Steam Deck creators were just using me for to yeah to get connections and stuff like that, and it turned out how it turned out. I created a lot of I mean, I wouldn't even call them enemies because I don't view it that bad. Yeah, it was 2 years ago. What's up, Chillin? TV Chillin, what's up? No, it turned into a shit show, and so people started going to my podcast, downvoting it on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It ruined the rank, and like it literally derailed the show when people started doing that. But it's just because they want to defend their favorite um, YouTubers. And then when I think I made a video recently where I said like, uh, what did I say? That with all the handhelds coming out, it's just not exciting anymore because nothing's really innovating. That upset people apparently. And then you saw Steam Deck HQ put out a post basically saying the same thing I did, and then people like, oh yeah, I agree with him. So yeah, when you're dealing with a cult of personality, it just is what it is. All right, Omar, you say you're inside. That's what's up. You just find it ironic how some SNK fans want stuff like KOF to go more mainstream, but also kill someone's drive to talk about a franchise. Yeah, the amount of attention that Caleb, history behind the warrior was bringing to SNK was absolutely monumental. But people do what they do. I mean, it is, the Steam Deck stuff was slimy, but at the same time, I'm not really surprised because, I mean, that's just shit that people do all the time anyway. You know, it sadly is what it is. Because you get so much of that. I mean, that happened when the Switch came out. You had the Switch folks do the same exact shit the Steam Deck people did. Um, you had folks do that with, or attempt to do it with the ROG Ally, but that didn't really have the sustaining power that Steam Deck and Switch did. But people will latch themselves around a brand, and that's the part that isn't in any way good, to latch who you are, your brand, your business around a specific brand. But people do what they do. Like I said, it's how it is. In the creator space, and you just get used to it. Like me personally, I'm at a point now where I'm just not available. If that makes sense. Like, I don't care about dealing with other content creators. I don't care about any type of drama or anything. Like, I'm just not available. People will hit me up unless like you're super close in my circle, which my circle is microscopic. Like, I'm just not making any effort. I mean, folks in my own Discord can even tell you, like, my ass is not even in Discord either. So, I'm out here working. I'm doing what I do. Okay, we finally about to go. All right, let's do it. All right, again, if y'all are liking this, hit the like button. Greatly appreciate any and all
Please
support.
welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
All right, Mr. Keighley, what's good?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024. You ready to see some video games?
Yes, let's see some video games.
We are so thrilled to be here with you, and this is a showcase of what's next for games live from the YouTube Theater here in LA. Now, if you're watching this show, first of all, welcome. I know everyone around the world is joining us for this special moment. And I know if you watch this show, you don't just play games, you deeply care about this art form and the health of this industry. The good news is that we have a lot of amazing games to show you from creators around the world over the next 2 hours.
Yo, this shit is 2 hours long.
But let's also face it, this has been a tumultuous and difficult year with company layoffs and studio closures, which have disappointed all of us. But there's also something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible success. Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year. 2 of them are considered, big company games, but the other 8
what's crazy is
indie,
I missed out on
teams or solo
Baltro.
developers. I look at this list, it's pretty cool, right? And I get inspired that new ideas, new teams, and smaller creators can and will break through. it's a reminder to big companies that they have to treat their developers right, because today there are many paths to
Berserk Season 3
sustainability
got
and
confirmed?
success. And
Oh,
that's
okay.
what makes
I'm about to
this
say, what the fuck?
industry so great. And you'll see that reflected in the show today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter, but also smaller titles, including a few games made by single individuals and first-time creators that we invited to be part of this show, because we think this platform is important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know about. So when you see a game that piques your interest, please wishlist it, or even better, send it to a friend and get them excited. That's how we together can grow the gaming community. And we are going to do that today over the next 2 hours, as we have a lot of games to show you, plus Day of the Devs directly after, with even more indie titles. So should we get to the games? All right, it all begins right now. Here's our first announcement.
What we got?
Hey, look, this is a hot dog guy auditioning for the lead and unannounced action game.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay. Rage! Empathy. Oh, hilarity!
Is this the Horizon Zero Dawn? Yeah, Lego game. It is.
Hey, neat costume. I gotta get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich. Sorry, gotta go.
Who is that?
That hot dog guy is Aloy, an amazing video game lead.
Thunderjaw went mad and is tearing through the valley.
Don't worry, I'll bring it down. This is gonna be fun. Yeah, right in the eye. And cut fire attack.
A lonely hero,
Yo, what happened?
hunting machines all by herself.
Hello? I have friends, you know.
Let's do this!
Right.
I hope nothing else is streaming right now. Yo, what is going on with this?
Hey!
Yo, let's take this shit down to 1080p. My apologies, everyone. My internet is shit over here, just so y'all know. I'm sorry,
Whose side are you on?
Explore.
okay, there we go.
Oh, what
I didn't
is
know it was defaulting to 4K.
Collecting all the shiny things
Woohoo, money!
and making a home.
Aloy, the Thunderjaw's back.
Oh, right, the Thunderjaw. Ooh, that's a big one. Here we go. Down you go. Woo, better get a snack.
Oh, you want mustard on that?
Is that the bud? I'm good.
Yo, Nintendo Switch? Okay.
Leave it.
A PlayStation title's going to Switch? I wasn't
There you
expecting
go.
that.
Wasn't that fun? That was Lego Horizon Adventures, coming out later this year for PlayStation, but also day one on PC and Nintendo Switch. It's a playful, lighthearted story inspired by the world of Horizon, designed with two-player action in mind, supporting couch and online co-op. All right,
Okay.
now we're going to completely shift the tone to the next game from Torn Banner Studios, the developers behind Chivalry 2. For their next project, they are proud to announce No More Room in Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players start separate in the dark, and it's up to you to find your friends and survive with permadeath. Here is the first look.
I mean, Chivalry 2 is already pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. I love that game. So this is like Zombie U. Y'all remember that game? Mixed with like, was it Dead Island? I mean, it's
Coming
cool
this
if you're
Halloween
into it.
looks really, really intense. All right, to introduce our
I have
next
no
game,
interest
please
in
join
that.
me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge fan of some of our reveals like Street Fighter VI a few years ago, and of course, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience. Well, this year, she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome Curious Joy.
Her again. Oh my god.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated game from a beloved franchise. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I met her last year.
As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring through the sky like our favorite heroes. When it comes to Quidditch,
What was this, that
we've all
Quidditch
wondered,
game?
do I have what it takes?
I have no
to be the
interest in
next
this.
Quidditch star? To beat your toughest opponents? To keep your composure in the face of adversity? To chase your dreams at any price? To seek glory for your team? No challenge is too great. No dream is too big. So ask yourself, do you have what it takes? Do you have the heart of a Quidditch champion?
I'm not interested in this game. I don't care about this. Do you guys care about this? I don't give a shit
That's
about
Harry
this.
Potter Quidditch Champions launching worldwide on September 3rd for consoles and PC. Now we move from the Potterverse to a brand new world. It hails from a single developer, Gavin Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who has been making games all by himself for a decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite, and he showed me this next game a few months ago, and I really wanted to debut it here. Get ready to backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends in Cuff Bust.
What the hell? I have no interest in this. Like, I don't know. Maybe you guys do. I don't.
That's a fun one, right? And remember, that's all made by one person. Congratulations, Gavin. So glad to have that on stage. All right, next one of this year's most anticipated games is Star Wars Outlaws, coming out on August 30th from Ubisoft and Lucasfilm Games, the first open-world Star Wars game where you live the life of a scoundrel. On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase during Ubisoft's Forward event, streaming as part of the continuing Summer Game Fest events. But right now, we've got an exclusive new glimpse at the game, just a small taste of what's to come.
A friend needs a little something stolen.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
Okay, this has my interest. This looks actually pretty good.
We should get moving.
Think I spotted Lando there. So great. And by the way, I'm just noticing everything we've shown you so far, I think is going to be, coming out, this year, Cuff Bus. I'm not quite sure, but it's so cool that there's stuff that we're going to get to play in the next few months here. All right, well, moving back to smaller teams, a few weeks ago, I had a chance to play through this next game, and I have to say, it is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story of Alba, a woman bound to a curious wolf cub. Here's your first ever look at the gameplay.
Maybe it's just me, but outside of the Star Wars game, none of this shit is actually
Trust me,
interesting
that game
to me.
is such a true work of art, especially when we get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to play. And there's much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream. So we've got lots more for you. All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
Study the past if you would define the future.
All are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
Let us all for death prepare, or on the last great journey fare.
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a struggle. But let me first do some great thing.
That's been about the only thing that's been interesting to me. That in Star Wars, everything else has bored me. I'm like, yo, I ain't buying a review and none of this other stuff.
Your names shall not be lost.
So it shall be.
So it shall be.
Civilization 8. I don't care about Civilization. Yo, this is This has got me
Hello, everyone,
bored. I
On
don't
behalf of the
care.
Firaxis team, we are thrilled to finally announce that Civilization 7 is
Oh,
coming day and date
I'm good,
to
man.
PC
I just
and
been
consoles next year. I'm in awe of the amazing team that has brought us to this moment. But we also
I don't
have to
care
thank
about this game.
our incredible fans around the world for your overwhelming support of this franchise.
I'm happy for those who like it though.
We can't wait to share more, and we hope you'll join us later.
Well,
this
yeah, I'm doing
summer
good, man.
for the full reveal of Civilization 7.
Just been, you know,
In the
working.
meantime,
I have a lot of projects I'm on. That's just been it. To be honest, just working. I got what's a podcast I got coming up? I got folks from Riot Games tomorrow, and then this is looking. What is this? Is this that Wukong game? Oh, I think it is. Finally, something worth being hyped for. I got the voice of Gohan and Ryu on Monday. And then Roger Craig Smith, who does Sonic, and Chris Redfield. Coming up, the voice of Denji from, what's it called? Chainsaw Man and Power. And a bunch of other folks. I had a lot of things lined up. Yeah, so this is that Wukong game. Can we get some gameplay? Can we get some gameplay? I don't care. Look, I ain't pre-ordering this without some more gameplay videos. Oh, but that statue does look pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. That does look pretty dope. I need to get myself a MetaQuest 3. I got a new laptop in from Lenovo. I'm working on that. Yeah, I want to play that game. I just gotta get a MetaQuest 3.
Perhaps humans were fated to build the monoliths, reaching heaven and returning with a gift. Stardust. But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos. Every new height brings a terrible fall. And yet hope still glimmers, even in the depths of the unknown, like mayflies.
This looks interesting. What is this?
Die to live again. The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience. Wherever we
So this is a squad game.
we stand together.
That looks pretty hype. Not gonna lie. I'll just say this. I don't have a lot of excitement for games where I have to play with other people. And it's just because I don't have the time to coordinate with other people to play games. Now, I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but that's just me. I'm like, if I can get in the game and start playing it, cool, but trying to coordinate with other people, I ain't got time for it.
Only these past 2 days. Then there is much to learn.
The new Warhammer game.
The numbers are endless.
Okay, this looks pretty hype.
I will take you all with me. Brothers, we fight!
Okay. I mean, I don't know nothing about Space Marine.
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest. We've got some amazing developer guests joining us throughout the show, and I'm very excited to introduce our first guests. They are legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG Metaphor slated to launch this October. Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5, Katsura Hashino and Shigenori Shojima.
I will be reviewing this game, just so y'all know. I got confirmation on that 2 days ago.
ありがとうございます。アトラスの橋野です。今日は副島さんと一緒にこのステージに立ててとても光栄に思ってます。
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
このゲームはね、アーキタイプという他のゲームでいうところのジョブですね。その姿に主人公たちが変身して明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱い RPG です。
This game is an RPG in which the party members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes. These archetypes allow you to fight against your enemies.
アーキタイプは誰もが持つ不安と向き合うことによって覚醒する力です。すべてのアートワークは力強さとオリジナリティを意識して描いています。その総数は40種類以上にも及び、経験を積ませると一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We gave it our all to instill each and every archetype with a feeling of strength and uniqueness in each of their designs. In total, there will be more than 40 types of archetypes available in the game. These archetypes can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
メタファーはアトラスの RPG、我々が作ってきた RPG のノウハウをすべて結集させて作っています。とても大きなボリュームのゲームです。今日はこのアーキタイプをテーマにした最新のトレーラーをお持ちしました。ぜひご覧になってください。ありがとうございました。
So we are pouring all of our acquired expertise into this game to make it as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
Okay, let's see it.
It is said that we all have inherited heroic virtues deep within us.
Like, this game looks phenomenal.
We oppress. We fight. A great evil flows through this land. You have found a way to wield true magic. Many more protectors and followers will gather to your side. Remind people that the same powers lie dormant within them.
On guard!
You must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
How's this? Scour! No holding back!
Now you've acquired a most interesting power. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical. You wield power now.
I also got the collector's edition pre-order for this too. I got 2 of them. I'm excited for it though. It's probably going to go straight to Game Pass.
Such an honor to have Hashino and Shojima with us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs. Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive VR game coming later this year. As Batman, you face a new threat, the mysterious Rat King and his cultish devotees. Here's your first look at the story trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
MetaQuest 3 exclusive? Yo, you know people mad about that.
Darkness, overtaking Gotham, driving the city mad. The only light left is from the fire in the streets, casting shadows of rats on everything that was once good.
is their weapon. But they're not the only ones who can use it. The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go to destroy him?
Yeah, yeah. You can already tell people not happy about that. I'm not gonna go on Twitter and see what people gotta say.
I am looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise. And that includes me. Because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since. So, let's check it out.
Wait, Terry going to Street Fighter? That's Terry Bogard, y'all. Whoa! My Shiranui. Yo, is this Capcom versus SNK 3? Elna, right? Is this season 3? Bison? Yo, is this season 2? Yo! Day 1! Yes! We're getting Terry and Street Fighter! Yes! Bruh! Day 1! Y'all woke me up for that! You know what's crazy is Gerald Rivers, my friend who voices M. Bison, told me like years ago, he's like, yo, I already recorded lines for Bison. I'm like, no, he's dead. My boy Terry is ooh, woo. So we finally get to have that Terry versus Cody match. If Cody is in season 3. But y'all know why they did that, right? They did that to hype Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. So now you're going to have Terry, because Terry was in, what, fighting EX Layer? Now he's in this? Oh, snap. Dragon Ball Spark? I will definitely be playing that and
There you
reviewing
go,
it.
Internet. We got your release date for Sparking Zero, October 11th. Now we step into the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all platforms. Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
Team, rally up. We've got a new mission. Operation Lightning Strike. The situation at Zero Dam is now very serious, with conflicts escalating between Havoc Corps and Alsara Guard. It's time to take action. Objective: collect and decode the Mandelbrick, located at the tourist center of the southeast region. We need to utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute swiftly and silently.
We're in position.
Looks like someone beat us to it. We need to pick up the pace.
Luna, clean the balcony. On your mark. Balcony clear. Go, go, go! Clear the area. Shield down. I'm going in.
Shit! They've got a flamethrower! Engaging! Second floor!
I got shot!
They're coming up!
All clear. Prepare for decoding. That's all for mission briefing. The drill is over. Operation commences. Good luck.
But that is not all. The game's premium campaign mode, Black Hawk Down, is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie. Here is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
Why are they burning tires? RPG! Hold on!
All units prepare for landing. 2 teams, 1 foot. Clear. Secure and capture a team in your cabinet. Over.
Get down! Get down! Enemy attack! Air strike! Enemy vehicles coming! Vehicle under attack!
And now, I have an update for you on Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. For real this time.
All right, let's go. City of the Wolves. Come on. Beating Ooh! This game is looking so good. Yo, they brought that back from Art of Fighting 1? Yo, how is that the most hype you're gonna give for that game? For real? I have no interest in this. This is a Daemon X Machina sequel. Even though that looks like something from Xenogears. I know it's not.
We're back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at Mecha Break with its immersive aerial and ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
Dark times await us. Vengeance will take shape.
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep. I am terrified to sleep, and I am scared to death to stay awake.
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you.
Amy, I'll save you, no matter what.
Just go home, Viv.
Amy!
The local police department asked me to help with a case. Why would they need a game designer? Should have some developer mode.
Dark times await us.
Please welcome Jason Blum, CEO and founder of Blumhouse, and Luis Blaine, creative lead at Blumhouse Games. Hey guys, so we got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to get into games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there. You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming. Don't worry. Anyway, horror is, to my great relief, getting more and more popular. Our movies are working. It's working on streaming. It's working in live events. And we wanted to try and take our approach to movies and apply it to games. And that's what you see here. We're going to do independent games. We're going to look for creators and give them a platform and encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the most effed up, scariest things they can and put them into really cool games.
Well, they look great. It's a really diverse, cool slate. Luis, tell us a bit about. We saw a bunch of games there. What can you tell us about kind of the overall lineup of games?
Well, as you just saw from our slate, our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So maybe you're a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist, intense first-person shooters, or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim. I think, we as horror fans, we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore, and our independent development partners, they feel the same, and they're just as excited, which means we've got psychological nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror. And our team has worked really hard to work with global, creative, talented partners. And that means for us that we really want to, as we're working in indie projects, which means that we can take risks, we can be flexible, and really we can push the limits of what's possible in scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome, all the stuff you have there, and I know, we'll get into when games are coming out, but some of these are coming soon, Jason, right? We got a good slate.
Well, yeah, we're on PC and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So you want to tell us about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Directly after. Awesome. Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are pulling off. Jason, Luis, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game.
Thank you, guys.
All right. And now here's the world premiere of a brand new Power Rangers game with a retro feel.
What? Yo, this looks dope. Yo. Yes, I want this. Okay. Yeah, day one for me.
What a beautiful game, Dear and Boy, which comes from first-time developer Jason Houdet in Paris, who started that project alone in 2020 during the pandemic and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government. And games like that are why we do this show, giving first-time developers a chance to show you what they're working on. All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving later this year. This is a first-person open-world action RPG from Warhorse Studios. Here is a brand new look.
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. Man proposes, but God disposes. And then boots you right in the balls.
These 2 young fellas, I need to find them. One's a smart-ass smith, and the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
Gentlemen, praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ.
Our Father, there are many sinners in this world. But in the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
To the task!
Come on!
To the task!
To the fucking task.
Next, we step into the dark mind of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama-san. Back in 2021, we announced his new game, Slitterhead, at the Game Awards, and now we're giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent, Tokyo-based studio.
Yeah.
That's what I call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean. It's because I'm good at what I do. Really. Really. Good.
What? Yo, that's pretty dope. I'm not gonna even lie.
I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency. An international organization powerful enough to shape the world. Until they lied to me and tried to kill me. Now, I'm gonna destroy them.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
Okay, this game looks pretty dope. I'm not gonna even lie. I think I might mess with this game.
They made me who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
This has my attention.
Glad you liked that one. That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los Angeles, Jeff Liu, who previously worked as an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded. So fun. It's amazing what can happen in this industry. All right, to introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey Laprince and Emmerich Toa.
Hello, Jeff, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. When we created our studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber. When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition to Mount K2, but half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb a mountain to reach a summit never reached before. And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's very intense and realistic. It's a face-off between you and the mountain. And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay. You can see more later today during Day of the Devs, but now let's have a look.
Yo, shout out to Seasoned Gaming and Hip Hop Gamer for the shout out. Telling folks to come to the stream. Appreciate it greatly. I am not interested in that.
I'm not meant to be here.
I'm a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena. And
What up, Zero?
But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening, and I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here. None of these tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type, but I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done, sometimes I'll just sit on a bench and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually feel good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
The fuck was that? Is this like some game about mental health and anger and all that?
Wonderstop, the announcement of the next game from Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist coming, as you would expect from him in Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that. All right, now here's a look at the story trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability to venture into the fold, a dimension that overlaps our own.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade. Do you feel it?
I do.
Your progress is impressive lately, Haruna.
These are incredible.
They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
The Unknown 9. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Humanity has lived for eons at the mercy of the Nine. It's time we took control of our own destiny.
Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be. The Fold is a
I
strange
guess.
place.
I'm not really interested in this game.
Something down there.
I don't know.
How about we see the world together?
I finally have something. Something that I want to protect.
Now steel your heart. Adventure starts.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm not
We're
really
back here live for more Summer Game
hyped
Fest. The
for
first Descendant,
any of
powered
this.
by Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic cooperative gameplay, including a grappling hook mechanic. It is finally set for release, and we're very happy here to debut the new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
This looks pretty good though. Okay.
That looks awesome. The first Descendant will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare for the release on July 2nd. And now, please welcome two developers whose hit indie game, Among Us, took the world by storm in a couple game awards. From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
What's up, gamers?
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake? Do you
like-
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4? Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among Us days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games. And then we all get to play them, which was the real plan. I really want games. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
Hi, I'm Ian from ShapeShot, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
We're
Trinket Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
We are Studio NE%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, our boss rush game with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Hey, I'm Husband, game director at Huscrofts, and this is Rogue Eclipse, our epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new dosa recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
Thanks, Victoria and Forrest. Those all look fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them. But all of those amazing indie games aren't the only thing coming out of Inner Sloth. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show? Sounds like you did. Yes, there's going to be an Among Us TV show. Check out this sneak peek.
Oh, man, this is... Is anyone else finding this show kind of lame? The exception of like a few things. I'm over here like, can this end already so I can go get some food? Because it's just kind of boring to me now.
Up next, we have Sonic X Shadow Generations. A definitive greatest hit collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history. Now it's time for a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers and gameplay from a standalone campaign, as well as the official release date announcement.
Overcome every obstacle with this power.
The Year of Shadow, right? A movie coming in December too. Exciting stuff. All right. In the upcoming online survival game Dune Awakening from Funcom, there is one small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born. I created the future until it created me. mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl, everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal a world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the spice melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
More Dune Awakening coming at Gamescom O&L in August. Now it is time to see the announcement of another new game from a brand new development studio.
Ooh. Oh, man.
To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from Uncapped Games.
Thanks, Jeff. So Battle Aces is the RTS game for everyone. It's for players that are brand new to RTS as well as RTS veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of
people.
RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games. So Battle Aces is an action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in two major ways. First, we want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes unit decks very cool is not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategies. Second, we want to eliminate the tedious clicks required to play an RTS as much as possible so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game. So, if you want to learn more about Battle Aces, or if you want to sign up for
Bruh, I am
beta test that's coming
bored.
up very soon,
This shit
then
is
please,
boring.
make sure to visit our website.
I'm like, I could be doing other things other than watching this shit.
Thank you, David. That was fantastic. All right. Our next premiere unveils the exciting new destination for a game that shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year, the Finals, with its unparalleled destruction wrapped in the world's most deadly game show. Now, after dozens of updates in 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting next week on June 13th. Sharpen your katanas and welcome to Season 3 of the Finals.
If they hit that reset button, it can take us anywhere.
the finals in Kyoto. All right, please welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
I think that's enough. Thank you. Hi. You see, this is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2. Many of you have been posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing. Well, we are excited to announce physical deluxe editions and physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall. You can lock in your copy starting tomorrow. Next, we promised you some expansion content for Alan Wake 2, right? I'm thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs. It contains 3 episodes with 3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios. It was a chance for us to really go out there, as if we already didn't. Night Springs will be playable in less than 24 hours. Tomorrow. Thank you. Now, with this world premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there, and yet always familiar to us. In Night Springs.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me.
And I will come back for you, my love.
And cut. Sean, I'm really happy.
This is gonna get strange.
I was the only one who could save the writer and the very soul of literature.
Something was different.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I gotta... Wait, that's a real shotgun?
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in Night Springs?
I'm happy for people who enjoyed it.
The endless tides of time. They've come to these mythical shores, seeking mastery over death itself. A cruel and beautiful paradise, where primal forces clash over the island's deepest secrets, where ancient mysteries awaken, where heroes are forged and demons are born. This is Eternum.
That's right, New World Eternum will launch on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on October 15th, and now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op and use crossplay as well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards. And speaking of Honkai Star Rail, Hoyoverse's latest space fantasy RPG just concluded its version 2.3 special program a few hours ago. But there's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition featuring a beloved character who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Why do people choose to sleep? It's because they're afraid to wake up from the dream. You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams. The nightmarish past will disperse and fade away like bubbles in water, and the future that you don't want to face will never come. Why do people choose to slumber? Because in the end, we will wake from our dreams.
War dance? I can't miss out. I'm joining too.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure, Dark and Darker, is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend. All right. Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one. All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
Okay, this looks interesting. Sorry, this has been boring so far, but this looks pretty dope. I just feel like so much of this is just not for me. Like, I ain't trying to hate on anyone who likes any of this stuff. Like, Kunitsugami, that looks pretty dope, but this has been boring to me. Like, I'm so ready for this to end so I can go eat. I don't know, what do you guys think? Are y'all interested in it? A lot of this stuff?
We know you may have heard the stories about the fine people here at MCorp, so we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations and reassure you that things here at MCorp and the city of San Amsterdam have never been better. Things are going great here. We have absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here at MCorp loves this town. We think this town rules. Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what MCorp's doing to this town, all those lies. Everyone at MCorp is really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Ah! Come on, faster.
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue. We love it here at MCorp, and we are not going anywhere. We'll be here a long time. Fine. Nobody panic.
What the fuck was that?
All right, welcome back to Summer Game Fest, and now let's head to Sam Amsterdam for a new look at Skate from EA.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, bud? Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
Very exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future. Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide. That's right, I'm talking about Pow World. I mean, just look at the giant depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest. Now, here is the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
That was high on the Steam charts. Congrats to Power World on the new update. Next up, we've got a big announcement from Valorant. Here's Andy Ho and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team. Guys.
Thanks, Jeff. Hey, everyone. Since 2020, we have been fortunate to serve players in their pursuit of what we call the Valorant moment. The big plays and clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
Millions of players all over the world have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players. Let's take a look.
Target down.
That was Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S this year. Our limited beta starts June 14th, and you can sign up right now at beta.playvalorant.com.
We are so excited for your input to make sure that Valorant plays great on console. And we hope to see you soon in the limited beta. But before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing journey, bringing Valorant to players all around the world, most recently to China, where I'm currently at Valorant Masters, one of our largest global tournaments and community celebrations. Seeing the community evolve as new players bring their passion and expression to Valorant has been the biggest joy of the ride so far. And now we are ready and so excited to welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us, and we can't wait to see where you take us next.
Exciting to have Riot on console with Valorant. Thanks to the team at Riot for sharing that with us here at SGF. Our next announcement is a big deal from our friends at DoorDash. 5 weeks of deals with Summer of Dash Pass. Sign up for Dash Pass now for $0 delivery fees and get 50% off your next DoorDash order. Now, here in the audience, we've got a guy who is normally co-streaming our shows, Yang Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor, who's been in countless games such as Like a Dragon and God of War Ragnarok. Well, next week, Yang is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
Welcome to your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him.
I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness haunts my past.
I'm in 100%.
We were all banished here, deemed unfit, worthless.
Don't you dare say that! You do not deserve to be thrown away!
1 second, Lance. Don't you remember his power move? I'm coming for you, Riley!
Oh, yeah? Watch this! Come on! No one is totally worthless.
But I am a warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
Then you must make your curse your gift.
Shield yourself, my friends, for I shall set you all free!
The #1 gaming monitor brand in the US, Samsung, just released new 2024 monitors for gaming, work, and entertainment. Scan the QR code now to get up to $300 Samsung credit when you purchase through June 17th, plus a chance to win $5,000 Samsung credit for US residents.
Summer Game Fest 2024! Look at all of you cooped up watching video game announcements. And yes, Chicken does look a lot like Ken Jeong. And today, Chicken is excited to share a new game that Chicken and Chicken's buddies are in called Squad Busters. You fight monsters, collect lots of shiny things, and Chicken has a big role. That's all that matters. And here is our big ad. Squad up. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo!
What's going on? Who are you?
Look at your phone. I'm the chicken.
We're here to make your life more fun.
I'm fine. I drink right out of the carton.
I don't think you know the definition of fun.
Come on, get up. I am butt naked from the waist down, so...
Get out of the f***ing bed, dude.
Get out of the bed.
All right.
Tell me about yourself.
I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because...
Your swordplay, tell me about your swordplay.
He is a bridge.
He's one of the most equitable people I've ever met.
So great emotionally.
Also, I've pillaged a few villages. I'm not a lawyer.
Okay?
I'm just a lumberjack.
I think you're qualified to be an accountant, so. Which is why you'll have the job.
Congratulations.
What's the parking like?
There's more where that came from.
Oh, I hope not.
Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
You can definitely.
Yeah, just relax your bowels, your mind.
Bringing out a different story. This time I'm mistaken. Foreheading you a hardware breaking. I've been wrong. I've been down. Hey, look at these clowns.
You call this a squat?
Pathetic.
Pasta. Jinx. 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 No, you Jinx. You supposed to be a lumberjack? Hey, you wouldn't happen to want to go chop some trees, would you?
I'd be delighted.
I think our job here is done.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
Aye. We ain't never leaving you.
Good boy.
Here. That came from inside me.
Do you want me to shut the door, or?
What?
All right, please join me in welcoming to the SGF stage Monster Hunter series producer, Mr. Ryozo Tujimoto. Ryozo-san!
はい、サンキュージェーン。今日はですね、モンスターハンターワイルズの、最新の映像を持ってまいりました。今回ですね、はですね、後半にですね、完全新規で、今回初お披露目の大型のモンスターも出てきてますので、そちらも注目していただけたらと思います。
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
はい、本作ではですね、没入感とアクション、こちらの融合を目指して開発を進めております。モンスターハンターワイルズは2025年にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、そして PC で同時発売となります。また今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
As you'll see, we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges immersion and action. I hope players look forward to playing with their friends across different platforms when the game launches simultaneously in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
はい、最後になりますが、8月に行われるゲームズコンのオープニングナイトライブ、こちらの方でも新しい映像を持っていきますので、皆さん楽しみにしていただけたらと思っております。またですね、ゲームズコンではですね、初のプレイヤブルのできるような形で出展も考えておりますので、そちらもぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらと思っています。
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
Over there!
Why are you here?
You can't do this alone!
We need to shake them off! Follow me! Yeah! Here it comes!
There's too many of them!
Watch out for that glove! I will draw its iron! Cover me!
You got it. Be careful.
Be ready! If we can make it to the rocks, we may lose them! As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it. You find someplace safe.
Thank you.
Don't worry, the hunter is here. Just watch. You'll see what hunting is all about.
Thank you, Ryozo-san. We will see you at Gamescom in August. Now, during last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game wowed us all with its blazing fast combat and stylish art. Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
How many days do I have left? 42 or 43?
Okay, this is looking pretty hype.
Don't go up there. Turn back before it's too late.
Okay, yo, this is looking pretty crazy. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, this is my jam right here. Wait, demo. Oh.
That looks so good. Full demo that media will be playing this weekend, so you'll hear much more about that. And that's going to do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff. I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game Fest, everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy. And that's followed.
No, we shutting this shit down. We shutting this shit down.
Streams this weekend, and we'll see you again live this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom opening
We're
night
done.
live. Thanks for watching.
This shit was
everyone.
boring.
Remember, Day of the
We're
Devs
done.
starts right now.
All right, I'm cutting that shit right there. All right, so I don't know about you guys. To me personally, I found Summer Games Fest to be really fucking boring. Like, if I actually, and I ain't trying to disrespect nobody, but if I spent money to go there for this shit, if you go to events like this, you want to go to it for like the networking capabilities, so you can network and like get to know people in the industry. But that's about it. Anything beyond that, I wouldn't fucking no, like absolutely not. I don't even understand the way they even like stacked this shit up was just awful to me. Like, how do you take really hype stuff, intersperse it back in here and there, and that's like, yeah, right? Like, all the free-to-play bullshit, all the other stuff, I disagree. To me, well, and maybe it's just me, because I'm just someone who just doesn't, I don't know, like, a lot of this shit just didn't appeal to me, personally. All the free-to-play shooters, a lot of these indie games that look really low effort. The only things I was hyped for was Power Rangers, Season 2 of Street Fighter 6, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, Lego Horizon, the Sonic game, Phantom Blade, that other, Capcom Ninja game, and Monster Hunter, and maybe that horror game where you're diving into stuff. Other than that, this shit was fucking boring. This is fucking boring. No. I want my 2.5 hours back. I have sat here. Yo, Ronan, for real though, like, I have sat here for 2.5 fucking hours. Oh yeah, Sparking, that game looked great too. 2.5 fucking hours. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I want to do something else. I was like, yo, how about I follow this up with like, you know, streaming some Silent Hill or some retro games, or maybe some Street Fighter. But after this, no, I have no interest in doing any of that, man. I'm just gonna go get me like a Locomoco and be done with it. Like this was just, I don't, maybe I'm just, because I'm older, like y'all know I'm closing in on 40. Maybe it's just, I'm at this point where I look at, yo, what's up, Richter? Like, I feel like gaming just, maybe it's just not for me anymore. Oh yeah, the rolling Goku. Yeah, that was like $200 some odd. I saw a friend of the show, Geekton 101. He was putting the prices up on Twitter. I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like gaming is just not for me. Like striking while the iron's cold, especially with Among Us. That Among Us has not been relevant since what? Fucking 2020? Maybe 2021? And you're now, you know, like, okay, you're now gonna make a TV show on a game that has cooled off. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Really? And look, I'm not trying to throw any shade at Curious Joy, right? I met her last year at the Final Fantasy 16 event. Didn't really speak to me, kind of was snooty towards me. But every fucking event I see, she's there. And I'm not knocking her, but it's like, if you want to grow more creators, you need to start working with people that aren't already established, right? The industry fawns over her, and I'm not knocking her. But like, are we really, like, everything? Square Enix, ooh, they platform. Bandai Namco platforms her. This shit platforms her. Get some new fucking people to give a platform to and to showcase. Because even in the chat on Summer Games Fest, on TikTok and on YouTube and on Twitch, people are like, who the fuck is he? Is she? Because they don't really know. If you're not in the streamer circle, you're not going to know who she is. I just think you should give opportunities to people to create a new generation, because if all we're doing is investing in keeping the same motherfuckers on top, nobody else is ever going to grow. Nobody, you're just going to put yourself in a bad position. But that's the industry, in my opinion. You know, I don't know. I'm just at a point now where I just feel like I'm tired of the gaming industry. I'm real tired of the lack of innovation, the oversaturation of looter shooters and fucking squad based free to play shooters. I'm just, this shit's just not interesting to me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just because I'm getting old, but none of this stuff. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Omar. Like, a lot of people have no idea who she is if you're not within the streaming circle. Like, every company that I'm partnered with, that I'm in a creator program, she's in it, and they all platform her. That's not a bad thing. I'm not trying to knock her in that sense, but it's like, all the industry does is go with the same fucking people. They don't really, and this is where, like, if people who are content creators who like want to make it big and whatnot, they need to understand this industry is about favoritism and who gets what. So it's just, I don't know. I'm just kind of tired of it. But yeah, this Summer Games Fest, I mean, I have a 2-hour show. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I honestly only have a handful of games that I'm actually fucking interested in. Out of 2 fucking hours. That's it. And I'm just like, yeah, I could have done something else other than waste my time with this. Although, thank you, big shout out to my boy Hip Hop Gamer and Ines and other creators for shouting out my stream, which got this viewership high. Wouldn't happen without y'all. Season Gaming and all of them. Thank y'all for the shout outs on social media. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do I mean, streaming, I haven't really been someone who's done streaming for like years on a consistent basis. And this is the first stream I've done in a while, and I'm kind of like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do this again. Maybe for Decked Up, I don't know. Even that podcast's gonna go a whole different direction. Yeah, Ronan, for real, man. Last year was way better than this one. This one sucked. This shit sucks. This is lame. This is completely lame. But anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for me. Why don't y'all let me know what y'all think down below. I'm probably gonna do something else. Yo, Amy. Explain to me why this shit was lame. Out of 2 hours, why do we only have a handful of games that are actually interesting? What is going on with this industry? Like, for real. Like, seriously, what is going on with this industry? I don't know. And again, folks, I want this to be clear. No shade of Curious Joy. But we need to start, if you want to build up the next generation or get newer faces, hit newer demographics, you cannot be constantly showcasing the same fucking people all the time at every major event. It cannot be the same people. Okay, a Maximilian or Osmongo, I get it. Those are people who are absolutely big, right? I get it. But the industry needs to start cultivating new people, and they're just not doing it. They're not. And it's, yeah, that mobile commercial with the chicken, I was like, okay. You know, like, just, all right. Maybe it's just because I'm getting older. A lot of this just, if I were to rate Summer Games Fest this year, this is like, for me, I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 10. It's a 2 out of 10 for me. It's 2 out of 10. The hype stuff, they started off good with the Lego Horizon. I'm hyped for that. That's a day one for me. The Street Fighter Season 2, my man Terry Bogard being in Street Fighter, fucking hype. I'm super hyped for that. Who else is it? We had that other samurai game from Capcom. We had Phantom Blade. We had the Ninja Turtle game, right? That was hype. I don't give a shit about Honkai Star Rail. I don't give a shit about all these mobile games. A lot of these indie games just didn't appeal to me. The Among Us, that game is so cold. Like, now they're gonna do a TV show 4 years after it was relevant. I don't get it. The Alan Wake DLC, I mean, as much as that game was critically acclaimed, it flopped to gamers. They didn't care about it. Now they're gonna do a physical copy of the game a year after it came out. Almost. Okay, cool, whatever. The DLC, okay, cool. You're pulling characters from Quantum Break and from Control. Cool, great. I don't fucking care. I just don't care. I don't know. I honestly feel like I wasted my time with this. But again, thank you to Hip Hop Gamer. Thank you to Season Gaming and all those folks that shout out that are streaming, that brought folks over. I appreciate it. But yo, this is just how I feel about it. This shit was lame, and I need to go get something to eat. Anyways, I catch y'all in the next one. I think I'm done with anything content related for the rest of the day. Man, the only thing that's gonna salvage today is some good ass food. I might go to Little Caesars, give me some slices and sticks or something like that, and then go hit the fucking gym and then maybe later on, I don't know, SmackDown. Hopefully, SmackDown can fix the taste of disgust that's in my mouth right now from this damn show. Oh yeah, let me announce this too while I'm at it. I will be doing an interview with the voice of Ryu from Street Fighter, and also the voice of Gohan from Dragon Ball, Kyle Bear. We're going to be doing a podcast on Monday, so if there are any questions you guys have, please let me know. And you will be featured in that podcast I'm doing with him. I'm also going to be doing a podcast with Young Bosch in the coming weeks, as well as the voice of Denji from Chainsaw Man. Ryan, a good friend of mine, he's the voice of Denji. Also with Power from that same show. We also got Alex Lay, who does Luke from Street Fighter 6, and also from Solo Leveling, and also from Persona 3, and so many other things. Alex Lay is going to be on the show. We got Roger Craig Smith. You guys know him as Sonic the Hedgehog, and also as Chris Redfield. Going to be having him on the show. And yeah, we got a lot of other folks too. Chris Sabat too. That's one that's coming down the road too. A lot of these are ones that I secured back at KawaiiCon. So yeah, and I think I posted some pictures of that previously too. But yeah, those are going to be getting the works. So for the Casanova podcast, let me know your questions. I'll feature you guys. And with that being said, sign out. Hopefully y'all have a great rest of your day. Now I'm going to go eat.